Explain like I'm 5. Why can your body have a sleep debt, but not a sleep surplus? Your brain is like a trash can. Throughout the day, it fills up with garbage, and at night, that garbage is slowly removed. If you don't get enough sleep, only some of the garbage gets taken out. Over time, it builds up until your can is almost full. A full can is bad and makes you fall asleep or hallucinate. However, if you sleep lots and lots, your trash can get under 0% full. It will always only hold a certain amount of garbage. Why do humans need to eat many different kinds of food to get their vitamins, etc., but large animals like cows only need the grass to survive? Ruminants like cows are able to extract more nutrients from vegetation than we are, due to their specially adapted digestive system and gut flora. Ruminants ferment food in their 4-chambered stomach over an extended period, which enables their gut bacteria to break down complex carbohydrates, proteins, fiber, which in turn synthesize their own nutrients that the host can absorb. Additionally, ruminants will consume animal bones in order to obtain phosphate and calcium if they're not able to obtain it somewhere else in their diet. In short, because as humans got smarter, our diets became better and more diverse because we had the anatomy and ability to get better food. Therefore, our digestive system became much more streamlined and simple. This means it doesn't pull as many nutrients from each meal, because we have trained our guts that it doesn't need to. Extra details. The human brain has tripled in size over the last 3 million years. This is because humans began to eat a wider range of food and began to cook our food. This meant the digestive system needed to work way less than it did before. Less energy to the gut meant more energy to the brain. Better food equals bigger brain. You can see this in the animal kingdom, as animals with very simple, nutrient-deficient diets tend to have very small brains. The body has to spend so much energy on the digestive system that little goes to the brain, and evolution keeps the brain small. Too long didn't read, we need better food because we eat better food, and we made our bodies accept that. Explain like I'm 5. There are infinite numbers between 0 and 1. There are also infinite numbers between 0 and 2. There would be more numbers between 0 and 2. How can a set of infinite numbers be bigger than another infinite set? I think the problem is that you are thinking of infinite to be a very big number. It's not a very big number. It's a different kind of thing. A similar problem exists with 0, in that it's not just a really small number, it's actually 0. For example, if I take a really small number like 0.00000001 and double it, I get 0.00002. If I take 0 and double it, I still get 0. 2 times 0 is not bigger than 1 times 0. If I have an infinite number of numbers between 0 and 1, then they are separated by 0. If I double all of those numbers, then they are separated by 2 times 0. They are still separated by 0. So how does the human brain ignore the second the? We don't actually read every word in a sentence. Our brains pick up the patterns and fill in the blanks as we skim along the text, which greatly increases our reading speed while doing very little to reduce comprehension. We do it with just all sensory input as well. We blank out while driving but still reach our destinations with no incidents. We tune out smells pretty quickly, no matter how bad the smell is. We tune out physical sensations. You're now aware of how your tongue is resting in your mouth. Also, you're breathing manually. We hit that autopilot button at work and just coast through it while thinking about the grocery shopping, etc. It's probably an evolutionary trait that evolved from a need to be vigilant against unique sensory input, like sudden movements and noticing things that aren't supposed to be there. We're good at recognizing patterns and tune things out to reduce overall taxations from sensory inputs so we can instead focus on novel input. Small edit. I'm an English tutor, and one of the practices we use to catch those kinds of mistakes is to read the whole text backward. Doing this tricks the brain into not recognizing the speech patterns and causes it to focus on each word.